Somebody asked something.
Mark, just the thought on being here with these kids and kind of what your camp is like this year for you.
Oh, well, this is probably the biggest turnout we had, and it's amazing. You play for so long during the season that you don't have a lot of time to yourself or to really decompress. So for me, this is my decompress moment, and to be here with these kids, and we got some all around us kind of joking around. So I love it, and I love being out here.
What keeps you coming back to Celtics aren't in WALTHAM anymore? What keeps you coming back to this site and having a Brandeis every year?
Started here. I was drafted. My first gym going into was down in Waltham, so that definitely sticks with me. And the facilities here are nice, and they do a really good job with working with us and our schedule, and really giving us everything we need. So we just try to stay loyal to the goal.
Is there a little nostalgia in this event for you? You put your shoes back whenever you were younger there, so enough people.
Yeah, and that's the big thing about me and why my camps are different, because I've been to some camps before, the camps that I have been around these guys' ages, and I've experienced, a guy puts his name on the camp and never shows up. As a kid, that sticks with you. You never know who one of these kids are, who one of these kids might be, and turn out to be in the future. And I know for me, when I seen somebody's name on the camp and they didn't show up, it was kind of devastating. So, I wanted to try to change that whole platform as an athlete, just putting their name and getting past and moving. I wanted to actually be here for these kids. They see me day in, day out, and really interact with me.
You felt in any way over the years your message to the campus has changed?
No message has changed. It's still the same. We're building confidence for these kids. And, we teach them all the intangibles to help them not only on the court but off the court. And, I'm sure everybody here agrees. Basketball helps you in so many ways in their regular day life. And, being able to have these kids out here, different ages, boys and girls, different sex, interacting with one another, building up their communication skills, their confidence, and things like that. So the message hasn't changed, and it's always going to be the same.
You've gotten some recognition this offseason. First, I guess, the all-defense. What did that mean to you?
It felt good from the standpoint of, finally, that I'm not the only one saying it, but that doesn't determine the type of defender I am, whether I got it or not. I'm still going to be the defender I am, but I appreciate the award. It was kind of cool seeing my name up there with those guys and being that prestigious award and that level. So it's a good feeling, but like I said, it's not done, and I'm still going to be me regardless with or without.
And last night you got the Hustle Award. That's something you obviously take a lot of pride in.
I didn't even know that award existed. But it was good. I throw my body around a lot. I know I don't score 20 points. I know I don't shoot the lights out or dribble like some guys in the league. And I just do it the way I was taught to play. And I know those things and those champions don't show up on the stat sheet. So for that award to be out and be an award is incredible. So.
How'd you find out?
My agent texts me, and then all of a sudden my phone started blowing up from everybody else. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? What's going on? They're like, you want some award? I'm like, I know, I got first team, that's fun. They were like, no, that's a whole different award. I'm like, they're like, why aren't you in LA to get it? I'm like, what? And then my agent sent me the clip of it and everything, so it's pretty cool.
Is that a good message for something you can bring to the kids a little bit too, that you don't necessarily have to be 6'5" or to win a Hustle Award?
Definitely. Today's game is, they see the Steph Currys or they see LeBron James, and those are the players that a lot of kids, a lot of adults as well, want to be, and that's cool and everything, but you got to understand that those guys are blessed with a different type of ability, and so you don't want to sell those dreams where the odds are really high for them to do. You want to do something human, so you teach them the things that still be able to make you a good basketball player and still contribute and still do something amazing with your talents. And it doesn't have to be scoring 30, it doesn't have to be jumping out the gym, it doesn't have to be the fastest. It's the little things that you can control, like hustle, and that's one thing we're trying to teach you. In today's game, nothing really catches us by surprise until it catches us by surprise. So, to a little bit, it did, but those guys are wrong, and they have every right to do what they feel is best for not only them and their family, and their career. So, regardless if those guys stay in the league, You know, I have nothing but love for him, always will. And, you know, so I wish nothing but the best luck on the road.
During the regular season, there may be, I would imagine, some type of disconnect with what's written, what's said. The next week and a half, 2 weeks, is it the exact opposite? Do you find yourself, constantly trying to following the happenings?
I mean, even during the regular season, it wasn't a disconnect. It's just a lot of people kind of got in. And it's like the telephone game when you tell one person this, and by the time it gets back to you, the whole narrative changed. And that's just kind of how it goes. Like I said, you can only control what you control. So, you focus on what you can focus on. As a player, you focus on getting in the gym, getting yourself better, and you let front office handle the front office stuff, and you do what it is.
Given the way the season went, Marcus, you come into the offseason expecting things to change significantly?
I expected things to change significantly, nor significantly wasn't really a big thing. I wasn't expecting as big or as little. I just knew something was going to change, and I think everybody kind of knew that. Now, what that is, we have no clue. And like I said, you can't really focus on that. You got to let the guys on the job that is to focus on that. You focus on what you focus on.
Seems like obviously serious changes are coming. How do you kind of put the state of the Celtics right now? How would you describe what you guys have or what you know you have?
We're excited. We're excited. As competitive, you have a season like we did last year. It'll be a funny taste in your mouth. We use that as our motivation and keep going. So, we're very excited. Whatever team or whatever people or whoever's on the court, who's ever on this roster with us, we're excited to have them, and we're going to go out there and fight.
What kind of communications have you had with Kyrie since the season ended?
I've talked to him, just checking on him. Nothing about basketball. We playing basketball our whole lives, all year round, every day, all day. So, I just checked on him, his well-being, his mental state, how he is with the family, how his family's doing. I know he lost his grandfather, I lost my mother, and we have something in common. So, we just check on each other and things like that.
You talked about, it's like you guys are going into a rebuild, sort of an unexpected rebuild. What do you see in the
I see my role as big as ever now, just because, once again, being that longest team Celtic going into my sixth season and really understanding Brad and this organization and the system that he likes to run. Just that's who I am. And I got to be that times 10 now because we are going through some things. We did have a bad year, and we just got to keep everybody in the same place.
Marcus, to some, there might be a narrative that Boston just isn't a destination city in the NBA. Can you speak to your love for the city and why you feel it is?
I think it kind of speaks for itself. You got the Patriots, you got the Bruins, you got the Red Sox, and you got the Celtics. And you name me another city, we got 4 teams in different categories like that. It's all known for winning championships. It gets no better than that. So I don't know who's saying that or why you're saying that. Who knows? But for me, and being here and experiencing it myself, Boston is definitely a place you want to be, especially if you're trying to play for a chance.
What did you think of the draft picks on Thursday night?
I think they were great pickups for us. They're all great guys, and I think they can really help us.
Do you guys need to hit the reset button at all after last year? And how do you start rebuilding the culture that kind of defines you guys when things were better?
Hey, the thing is, the Raptors just won the championship, right? But they got to start back over from the beginning, just like we do. So, we all start back at the finish. At the start line, we all start at 0, and we all get a chance to do it. So, everybody's starting over. Regardless if they have the same team or not, they all got to start from the beginning. So that's how we take it. We take it to come in and we have an opportunity to do something special, and we get another chance.
Final question for Marcus.
play a role in the future? You guys are going to have some space to play with?
I haven't. Like I said, to me, my focus is really what I'm doing here and handling things in my personal life and just letting that front office people who run those situations take care of it and whatever I have to do on my part to help this team, if that is, get involved if they ask me to in the recruiting process. If not, stay there and do what I do.
Thank you, Marcus. Thanks, everybody.
Everybody.